Hey guys, welcome. So this video should be super brief. I just wanted to come on because we have so many new subscribers since I started doing Nazia's case. I just wanted to come on and introduce myself, reintroduce myself. I'm Tiffany is my name, but yeah, you can call me Tiff in this capacity, right? Um, and yeah, I'm a reader. I'm an intuitive reader. My channel was created initially um, with the intention of not only sharing my healing journey, my ascension or awakening journey, but also improving my intuition and sharing that journey with you all. So over time, I started to look into missing persons cases, and here we are. All right. What I learned in a lot of these missing persons cases is that not all of them are created equally, so they're not all treated equally. So sometimes you really have to be your own advocate, but also a voice for the voiceless. So I feel like those people who have spiritual gifts, and please be clear that all spiritual gifts vary, but those people who have them, it would be super helpful for us to be the voice for the voiceless, right? The people who cannot tell their story, help them to tell their story, to be of some assistance to them. So that is what I try to do. I strongly believe in God's source, the universe, God energy, the most high, the creator, whatever it is that you call that, like energy, whatever label you put on it, it's up to you. Um, but yeah, I only fool with the light, all right? Only the light. So uh, when you hear me reference my A team would be the Ascended Masters, Jesus, um, the Ascended Masters. Look it up. All right. My ancestors of the highest divine vibration only, right? Because I know I got some family members that I'm like, I do not want your advice because y'all be done had me do something that I ain't supposed to do. We don't do that. So the ancestors of the highest divine vibration, spirit guides of the highest divine vibration, the archangels as well, and God, of course. So I call on those energies and I refer to them collectively as my A team. So I heard somebody say something like, everybody's doing spells. No, 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 no. Everybody's not doing spells. Not everybody does that. And I am one of not everybody. All right. I strongly am against anything that would manipulate other people's energy. So if that's what you into, I'm not judging you, but I would ask you to choose the light. Okay. Um, But yeah, so that's about me, enough about me, a little about me. But I wanted to come on not only to introduce myself, I am a mother of two. I have a background in the educational system. Um, so I really love kids, love children. However, doing readings for them when they're missing or they've crossed over can be devastating. When my ascension journey first started, my awakening journey first started, I sometimes have dreams, right? Spirit gave me, I just woke up from a dream. I'm not trying to cry today. Yes, I'm sensitive, okay? I woke up from the dream and it's like I could just hear the children. God was saying, the children, protect the children, protect the children. I feel like our children are under a different kind of spiritual attack because they are the most vulnerable. They are the ones who have to rely on other people in the physical world to guide them, to help them, to assist them, to provide for them. They are the most vulnerable because they are easily influenced because of their age oftentimes, right? So yeah, an easily influence can come under the guise of like programming through media, through their music, for sure, for sure. That was one of the things. And then being a product of their environment or their circumstance, right? So it's really difficult to see some of the things that our children go through and the end result oftentimes, right? So I feel like that is part of my divine assignment is to help children in some way. Also, I'm a Leo, right? So Leos are governed by that childlike energy, but the heart as well. But yeah, so that's part of it. However, it can be so intense and draining, right? And knock me off balance for a couple, 2 or 3 days. And I feel like that's just any um channeling work or deceased energy that you do, right? That you work, that I work. And so I'm working on increasing my protection is pretty strong, but I mean as far as being able to not absorb the energy so heavily, right? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm growing every day. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like this work is super important. And because, yeah, this world that we live in is something else. It is something else. But yeah, here we are. So that's a little bit about me and what I do from that aspect. What I started out doing was, again, the healing aspect of things. And so healing, when I say healing, I mean having gone through trauma. Some of you may know it as like that dark night of the soul, where you kind of purging or realizing certain relationships and imbalances in those relationships, maybe even imbalances or limiting beliefs or doubts or things that you've created or you've been conditioned to believe as a result of how you were brought up, etc. So as you ascend, as you grow, as you heal, you have to reprogram some of those things, let some of those things go. Are these your truths? Or are these the truths that you believe because this is what your parents taught you, told you, said, right? So I feel like a lot of us are in a space where moving into this age of Aquarius, we're transitioning. So I like to think of myself as being on the transition team, right? To help people to navigate their growth, their healing, their confidence, their resilience, and also, of course, their clarity. All right. So I do offer readings on the channel, but also personal readings as well. I do offer coaching sessions through tarot, and that's explained a little bit more as well on my IG. I definitely realize that not everybody is a fan of social media. Um, but if you have an Instagram account, you can definitely go to the top of my page where they have the story highlights. And there is just some of all the information and details you need in order to contact me, where you are told about the different types of readings that I offer, the prices, how you can reserve it, and what the process is. I like to record these readings, one, because when we do one-to-one or live readings, it can be super draining on my energy again. But I do that for clients that I have like an established connection with already. But new clients, no, we're not doing that. But most people choose to and like the fact that I record their readings, because then you can watch the video for up to a year privately at your own leisure, and you can revisit it to see what's what. So yeah, most people like that, and that's how I do the reading. It's uploaded to a private link that only you, I, and whoever you share it with can access. But yeah, it's a pretty simple way to do things. You just have to DM me on one of the platforms. Y'all don't DM me on Twitter, because I done deleted that app. Um, I deleted the app. I didn't delete the page. I'm so torn about it. But so if you need to contact me, definitely Messenger or Instagram. But also, of course, email tifftalks22@yahoo.com. Those are going to be the best ways to reach out. Um, yeah, what am I missing? If there's anything, I have a lot of information regarding healing. I used to do a podcast about whatever it is that I was guided or led to talk about. And so some of those videos are still up, but I'm just not focusing my attention on doing that as much as I was. But those are on the channel. Definitely a Heal With Me series where we go through each chakra in each video, the impact it has, that energy center has on you, your life, your physical well-being, all the things. Yeah, so just all of that. All of that. I hope that's enough information and it gives you kind of some insight into what it is that I do, who it is that I am. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Sending you guys love and light as usual. Oh, and I was gonna say, I probably don't need to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Like I just said, sending you guys love and light as usual, right? I am that person. However, who I was before is who I was, right? And it makes up the whole of me. So please don't come to my page, my social medias, with no ridiculousness. Because Tiffany's going to address it. And you might not like that. All right? So let's stay respectful of each other and of everyone and their opinions. Yeah. Always, let's do that. All right. I just had to throw that in there because I know, and we really don't have an issue over here. I probably had like maybe 2 people that I had to get together at some point, but that's not a lot considering the traffic, right? So anyway, so there's that. Basically what I'm saying is don't let the spirituality fool you. All right. I want to lead with love and lead with my heart. But sometimes some of y'all might need a good tongue lashing. And yeah, we going to work on me on that as well. So yeah, if you need a personal reading, just check out that information or DM me or message me. There's that. If you have a suggestion for a client, not a client, a suggestion for a victim, a crime or victimization reading, definitely drop that. Email me or inbox me. Y'all, if y'all inbox me a suggestion for a crime reading and we have never met and have never talked before or anything, please say, hello, can you do, right? Just address me before you say, can you do this reading? If we in public and on a post, a public post or something like that, and you drop your suggestion, that's fine. We don't have to introduce one another. I know you know who I am and I can see who you are. But if you are in my inbox, that's kind of like being in my personal space. So say hello. Introduce yourself first, because yeah, we've had a little issues with that. But also, I go where I'm guided, y'all. I'm not posting anything without consulting my spirit guides, right? So, because for whatever reason, for various reasons, sometimes they say, absolutely not. Someone asked me about a reading yesterday, and I asked my guides, and I got no, like repeatedly, don't do this reading. And then I looked at it, not publicly anyway, I looked at it, pulled a few cards on her, and I'm like, this lady ain't even dead. She ain't even dead. So yeah, not everybody that's missing is actually missing, for one. And I know people don't believe that because they'd be like, oh, she would never leave her family, or he would never. Yeah, sometimes, okay. But anyway, so that's why Spirit was likely telling me not to do that reading, that and other reasons. However, I go where I'm guided. I don't follow trends. I look into what I'm guided or called to look into, and sometimes what I'm just interested in, like Common and Jennifer Hudson. I just want to see where their relationship was going. Anyway, it looks like I was right because they still at it, okay? Anyway, so very rarely, we'll do something like that. But for the most part, I go where I'm intuitively led to go. I had seen Nazia's case for, I guess she had been missing already for so long before it was brought to my attention, but I had seen her picture and just not tapped into the article, probably for like 3 weeks in a row until finally somebody specifically said her name on one of my videos. And yeah, there's probably a reason. We see how heavy this is, how heavy it can be, but there's probably a reason that I was a little avoidant for a while of that energy. But it's okay. We got there and we're here now. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, guys. I hope this gives you a little bit of insight. We'll talk soon.